Today we are making zucchini. Well, Akira said she wanted to learn how to make zucchini bread. I'm gonna lean in so I can get the Elton John glare off my glasses. And then, because of time, I thought it would be a little bit more cool to learn how to make zucchini muffins since it's a little bit faster.
Yay.
So it's that time. We've got zucchini still available. So that's what we're doing. Are we adding nuts in, Grace?
I would love to add nuts. How about we do half of them, and then after we fill the tins with half, the other half, I'll put nuts in.
There we go. All right, well, I'm putting nuts.
People like nuts. I love nuts.
All right, let's start. So, did you guys already grate your zucchini?
Yep, we did.
So, one of the things that I did just a little bit, I just squeezed a tiny bit of the water out, just a tiny bit.
Yeah,
Because I want some of the moisture. Is yours, when you press on it, does a lot of water come up?
No.
Oh, then you're good.
No.
Kinda. Let's just squeeze it.
No, there's no water, Kira. You don't even see any drips.
Oh, then that's fine. The one I had was mainly seed. When I pressed on it, it looked like someone had poured a cup of water over it.
Oh no, this was a real good one.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right, so what we're gonna do, let me just look. I always keep this stuff on my phone. All right, so we're gonna use 1.5 cups of flour. Let's start with our sugars first. I mean our sugars. Let's start with our wets, and then let's do our dries. So let's get a 1/2 cup of brown sugar and a 1/2 cup of sugar.
So 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar.
I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of turbinado, and I'm going to work for it, of course. And then I'm going to use dark brown sugar.
Are we doing dry then wet or wet then dry?
Well, the sugars always turn into the wets because you had the eggs and the butter or the oil and everything. So let's do
So how much sugar again? I'm sorry.
a total of 1 cup. So you can use 1/2 brown and 1/2 cane if you want.
Okay.
All right. And don't forget to pack that brown sugar.
You have this. Don't bang it, please.
Now about myself. No baking thing. That's fine. We do.
And 1/2 cane sugar. Should I mix them together?
Yeah, you can. Make sure that you put these in the bigger bowl. If you have to, if you have 2 different sizes, but it looks like you already have.
Okay.
All right.
Mixing it together till it looks like one.
Now we want to now we're going to do, let's see, we got our sugars, we're going to drop down. We need a 1/2 cup of oil.
1/2 cup of oil.
Mix it really good. You gotta mix it really well, baby.
All right. Ooh, wow, this is getting thicker.
Get all the dry ingredients in here.
Okay, so Kira, what I want you to do is, I want you to stop there and then get a second bowl once you get that mixed in.
Mix it up. I still see dry ingredients on the water. There you go. Mix it all up. There you go.
I just really want to try this.
You want to try just sugar and oil? No.
Please.
No, you ate all the...
A tiny bit.
What did I tell you about asking me the same question 10 times?
Oh, wait 5 minutes.
Right? See if the answer changes.
You don't know her, Grandma.
My mother, things would just get worse the more you ask. All right, we're ready?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Should I transport it into the other bowl?
No. Listen to what she has to say.
Leave it in the bowl.
Hmm?
Leave that in the bowl, set that bowl aside.
That looks good.
Okay, we put that bowl aside.
Can I have this special after?
No,
After.
Flour.
enough about stuff. Just let's just do what we have to do, okay?
Okay.
In a
Okay.
cube, you have
Much
to-
flour?
1.5 flour. And you remember you want to.
You know we don't have a sieve, so we're gonna just.
No, it's fine. We can use our whisk and get it a little lighter.
1.5 cups, okay. Hold on here. Here's one.
One.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
I'm just gonna mix.
You're gonna make it lighter by mixing it with the wet spoon.
Light of the moon.
Okay, she has a flour.
I'm going a little bit lighter on my flour because I'm using this ancient grain flour I like. So,
Almond flour.
what did you say?
Is this almond flour or flour?
That's flour.
Are you gonna make your some almond flour?
Oh, nope, I'm not doing anything. Right
You're
now.
not gonna eat any of these?
Not
You're
yet.
gonna save them for keto.
No, I'm not.
All right, let's put our spices in this. So we have what, one?
Ground cinnamon.
Yep,
How much?
1 teaspoon.
With the teaspoon.
Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh, it fits.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it fits.
Here, being even.
Oh, that's good.
We need 1/2 teaspoon baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon baking soda.
Baking
Okay,
soda,
baking soda.
1/2 teaspoon.
Mhm. Just put it in the see. That's a whole thing.
Like that.
Look, no, this is.
Is this the rising agent?
Yes, it is. It is the rising agent.
Why do we use 2 of them though?
It's half that.
They have different,
They have. And
Yeah.
then.
they also have different things.
Maybe a tiny bit.
All right.
All right.
Should I mix it all together now? Wait, what about a nutmeg?
Hold on 1 more second. All right. So
Let's see if it fits.
this
It-
adds 1/2
No, squeeze.
No, it does.
of salt, but I want you to add it to your sugars.
Add what to the sugars?
Salt, 1/2 teaspoon.
1/2 teaspoon of salt
Let's see. Salt.
to the sugars.
Ooh, that looks so good.
Let me see. Oops, we already put a little bit in there.
You don't need too much salt.
1/2 teaspoon, that's all.
Should I mix it?
Nope, not yet. Just let it, no, just let it sit for a
Okay, should
minute.
I put it?
Well, you need another spoon. Just leave it for right now. Okay, sweetie.
All right, so then now
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
you want a lot of nutmeg or a little nutmeg?
Nutmeg. I love nutmeg.
She loves nutmeg, so what should you put in?
3/4 of a teaspoon. I love nutmeg too, it's my favorite.
Favorite seasoning.
There you go. A bit more?
Yes, please.
I think, you know,
There
what?
you go.
Should I mix it all together now?
Hold on 1 second, Akira. Let me see. You have your whisk there. If you have a whisk, I'd rather you used a whisk to whisk around all your dry ingredients.
I'll wash this and put it in
Thank
another
you.
one.
So then now,
Half of the dry ingredients is now on her arm.
oh,
Like 1/4 of them. It smells so good.
there's watching you guys. I'm not even doing anything.
I think I can kind of sift it through the
What?
bigger clumps, but like I can kind of sift it through the whisk.
Yep, that's exactly right. It's better than no whisking. nice. And then it gives it a little air. Make sure that
Oh,
everything.
Bob, are you okay?
Yeah, this one almost done.
Oh my god. There's like so much flour in my throat right now.
Oh, you inhaled it?
Yep. But like, yeah.
Okay. All right. So right now, we got oil. We got zucchini. We got nuts. We'll deal with that. Something.
I don't have the salt in it.
If you listen to her, she will tell you what to do.
No.
Listen.
Courtney, can I mix the salt and the sugar together?
Can you do what now?
Can I mix the salt and the sugar together?
Yes, because now I'm going to do the same. I didn't do mine before. So yes.
This looks like something that you can make into molding sugar.
It's what?
Like it kind of looks like molding sugar.
Oh, okay.
Courtney, I don't even know what molding sugar is. I can tell you she watches more of these TV cook shows than one can stick a stick at, as my grandmother would say.
Degree in it.
Mm.
All right. So
I'm just
now,
See how she's doing it?
Can I have the bowl after?
No.
The bowl?
did you watch one of the shows where they did the where they were doing the sugar design?
It's called Crazy Delicious. They do all different things.
Got it.
Is there a shelf?
Oh, also vanilla.
Yeah, we're gonna add the vanilla and the eggs in just a moment.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, oh, did I forget something? I don't even know where the eggs are now. Where'd you put them?
I don't know. They're right here.
Let's
Do
leave
they
them,
float?
leave them alone.
All right, let's do it. One egg at a time.
One egg at a time?
Yep.
One. Sugar and
One
egg.
egg at a time. Mix it up, she said. One egg at a time. Let me see something here. Okay, there you go.
Looks like slime.
Other egg.
I always like when the yolk goes last, and then it makes me think of the sun. Don't ask me why.
Don't.
All right, I'm gonna whisk mine a little bit more because I added a bigger sugar granule than you.
I wanted it. I like when the egg yolk goes last.
That's what she said.
Like just
But get
like
it-
engulfing
but
the
get it-
sun.
But get it in there, please. Get it in there. All over. Good girl. She's not be any yellow. It should be all.
It looks so delicious. Looks so delicious.
Yeah, it does.
I wish I could just pour this into a cup and drink it. There's some air. Is that okay?
No.
Teaspoon
Whiskey.
of nutmeg, I mean, teaspoon of vanilla.
Teaspoon vanilla.
Okay.
It kind of looks like caramel.
Akira, quit picking it up so high, baby. Just keep it down, please. I don't want it all over the table.
This is my favorite part. I love the way it smells once the nutmeg gets in it.
Nutmeg also.
Smells good.
I just want to eat it.
Okay, so now I'd like you, well, you already have a flat spatula, so that's perfect. I'm gonna get rid of my whisk.
Do we fold it into itself?
Yep. We're gonna fold it in, and you
No, I'm pulling all this into it.
No, nutmeg.
do the veggies last.
Do you add extra nutmeg into the wet ingredients?
You can, but it won't.
No, but you didn't do it just now. Akira said you just did, so.
I saw her do it.
Oh, I added some fresh nutmeg to my flour.
And we already have our nutmeg in there.
Oh, I thought you meant that.
Yeah.
It looks like caramel so much. See? I just want to pour this over the
Slowly but surely fold it in.
Yeah. Fold in your dries.
Oh, fold in your dries?
Little bit by little. Don't get it all over. Come on, put it-
You get the dry. We don't want to over mix it. It's really key. You just want to get the flour mixed.
Kind of light.
Let me see something. You're putting it all over the side, baby. So you're getting all over yourself. You don't have to do it quickly. You just got to do it thoroughly. See what I mean? You just mix. Here, pour the rest of this in there. Let me start this way. Put that in there.
Okay, I can mix it if you want.
I want you to mix it, but let me just get it off the side. So when you mix it, it's all in the middle of the bowl. Because you have a tendency to get it on the side. Here you go.
Okay.
All right. Now, before you mix it all the way through, you just want to see if there's like some little pieces of flour left. That's fine. Don't get it perfect.
Well, she got big chunks of flour still.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Okay. There you go. You're doing good. Let me just get the side. Let me get off the side because you're putting it
I'm
on.
trying to get some batter on the bowl. So I can have the bowl later.
I don't know where you get that idea from.
You let me.
Okay.
Whenever you make it good.
Okay, then does it look okay?
Yeah, it looks great. Don't mix it anymore.
Don't mix it anymore.
Okay.
Did you hear what she just did?
Using the spatula.
What'd she say?
She always has an excuse for things when she does things that she shouldn't do. She heard you say don't mix it anymore.
I didn't mix it.
And she felt she had to move the spatula from one place in the bowl to another place.
There's a little piece of sugar still there.
Didn't she just say if it
I
had
know,
little
but-
specks of white, it's okay?
No, it's sugar though. She never said anything.
Yeah, when you get the rest of you when you're moving the zucchini. So now you're gonna add your zucchini in. You want to mix it the very least. You just want it mixed through, okay? So you can actually take it and just sort of smush, I mean, not smush it, distribute it across the top, all the way across the batter, and then fold it together.
Right.
As soon as it's folded, it's done. Like, nothing more.
Are these
Good.
muffins gonna be well done or just like cook?
We're gonna be done. I believe we'll be done. I think we did it.
Well, I have weird, I realized that I haven't been making muffins, so I did not get my muffin tins out of storage. So I have this weird sort of,
Oh, a square one. That's cute.
That's nice. It looks more modern.
square breads. I feel very good about myself.
So you just put them in the muffin tins?
Yeah, let's just put them in the muffin tin. You don't go higher than
Okay.
and quarters. You don't really want to go higher than that because it'll spill over and then start burning.
What did she say? No higher than what?
No higher than what?
In like 2/3, really, 2/3.
Because they'll start rising.
Oh, it's going to rise and then it'll bubble over. These are tiny.
Yeah, these are two actually.
I think mine might bubble over.
We can put nuts in all of them if you want.
It's too late at this point because we already got, I was gonna put 6 without them and then we'll put the nuts in the other half.
No, it's fine. But now we can't.
Nuts is the most serious situation.
Huh?
I'm saying the nuts is the most serious situation.
Akira just can't wait till some of this drops so she can grab it.
Mhm. Come on, be clumsy.
Be clumsy. She wants me to drop it so she can pick it up and put it in her mouth. Okay, these are all about 3/4, don't you think, Akira?
Yeah.
All 3/4 finished?
Mhm.
Okay, we're gonna add it here.
Okay. You want me to
I
mix it?
added some nuts for my half.
Here we go. I've forgotten. I have been living in Akira land and realized that
She doesn't want to mix it too much, remember?
Yes, thank you.
Look at this child. You think she's never eaten.
Yummy.
I wish I had some response. Here we go.
That is good.
Is the batter good?
Mhm.
Well, you would know as much as you scarfing it down right now.
All right, there we
Raw
go.
zucchini gives it that good flavor.
Hmm?
The raw zucchini gives it that good flavor.
You like that zucchini flavor, huh?
And the nuts are kind of crunchy. I like it.
You had a nut on the thing, or you?
You guys add. You added walnuts?
Yeah. I love walnuts in food.
I do.
Banana bread and
Oh yes, your
Nut
banana
bread.
bread is the best.
Yes, I love that. I
You
don't,
should put a little bit more in that one.
I should put a little more in that one.
Just
I
a
don't
little
have
bit.
enough. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Akira, quit eating the batter.
I'm just
This is
eating
for
the
the other
nuts.
half. She's just eating the nuts. It is pretty good.
I know.
We're all licking our fingers.
all right, there we go. So we can, mine are probably a little too high, but
They'll overrise, but who cares?
there we go. All right, let's do it. Let's stick it in the oven.
Okay, you can go stick it in the oven. You can
Okay.
without dropping it.
Can you come with me for the transition?
If you're gonna stick it in the oven, I'll wait for you.
She wants you to see her sticking it in the oven without her dropping the thing like she did the last time.
And that's what I want to see.
Can you see it?
Oh,
Can you see here?
Okay, let's
Oh man, there we go.
The middle one, baby, the middle one.
Mission Impossible.
All right, let's look at our time. What time is it?
What time is it?
What time is it?
It's 2:24.
All right. Go ahead, somebody.
Quick, go.
You have to get Osh or somebody. We'll bake that off. Let me see really quickly. You can get out all your stuff, Akira, that if you want for your frosting.
Yeah, we have it all out.
We can make frosting? Sorry, I had to do that. I never knew that. I didn't know that we were making frosting.
Round.
So what type are we making? Are we making a buttercream or?
Buttercream cheese is what the instructions
Oh,
say.
we're making a buttercream?
Buttercream cheese.
I know. Buttercream cheese.
Yep, buttercream.
These buttercream sounds delicious though.
It does. So I'm not making it with you. I'm just going to tell you, I'm making it with you in spirit. Let me just double check. You got your cream cheese and powdered sugar and vanilla. All right. So how much cream cheese do you have?
You said we have about 4 ounces.
Cream cheese.
Oops. 4 ounces of cream cheese
Can I just pour it in?
and 4 ounces of butter.
Perfect. And then,
Put it in the bowl.
hold on 1 second, Grace.
Okay.
Is that cream cheese?
Huh?
This cream cheese is probably softer than the butter.
It's pretty soft.
Is it? 'Cause that's something I do not like working for is cream cheese. When it's
So,
not soft,
It's like this soft, but we should kind of heat it up
No, I
because
don't
it's
think-
not that
I-
soft.
I don't think it's soft enough to mix.
very-
Yeah, it's pretty solid because like you can probably mold this.
Yeah, to me it looks a little tough.
Yeah.
So you can do a couple of things. You
I
can
can't whistle.
put it in the bowl, by itself, and with the spatula, smash it.
Okay, that's what I'll do. Yeah.
Got it?
Mhm.
You got the spatula, right?
Mhm.
Good thing this is just for us. We're using
Let me
fingers
wash
galore.
this.
Well, I've realized in all these tapings, because I've been at home, I've broken every safety and sanitation. Well, not every, but
Most of
That's
them.
pretty soft, Akira. I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
it's pretty soft.
so I am going to do something with you because this really makes the difference. So if you have your cream cheese, Akira, and this is magic, my spatula, you're going to take it and you're going to smash it flat against the side of the bowl. And that'll help warm it up. The other thing you can do is, if the stove is warm, you can take the bowl over to the stove,
Smash it there, huh?
top of the stove, not turn it on, but you just use the heat around the stove to help speed it up.
We don't have any heat on our stove, right?
We have the stuff in there. Let me do that real
Your
quick.
oven is separate.
It's pretty soft, Courtney.
Oh, is it? Long as you feel like you can whip it.
Whip it. No. I don't think we can.
It's too heavy.
Is it getting hot?
I think it's good enough.
Well, it is? Okay. So then I still think though, before you get started, try and whip just the cream cheese a little bit more.
Okay, let me try.
There's nothing.
There's hardly any in there. It's only 4 ounces now. It's all along the side of the bowl.
Okay. But it looks okay. Because what the thing that happens is if it's not soft enough, it won't turn into your frosting with lumps of cream cheese in it.
That actually sounds kind of good.
I don't think Akira's going to be too concerned about that.
We can keep going.
I don't think she'll be too concerned about the cream cheese lumps.
It doesn't bother me personally. It just would bother me.
Not yet.
Okay, I think we're about as good as we're going to get.
All right, there we go. That's all that matters.
So,
I'm going to get this
no,
last
just
piece
leave
off.
it, just a second.
Oh, just leave it.
Mm-hmm.
Then now whip in the butter.
Try to mix it up first.
Try and get it so it sounds like birds' wings flapping. So it goes flip, 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 flip. It's starting to sound whippy.
Okay, I think it is.
Okay, so then you have, so then tell me, with your cream cheese frosting, like with mine, I generally make mine more cream cheesy than I make it sugary.
Yeah, I like more and more cream cheesy.
All right, so then if that's the case, then, which will probably be a little low, but you can still add it in. Why don't you add 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar?
3/4 of the cup of powdered sugar.
And if you can, the powdered sugar, chances are, has lumps in it. So if you can, put it in a bowl and smash it with a whisk. Really, Akira?
That's what I'm at home.
Oh my God.
How many ounces of powdered sugar again?
Oh, it's 3/4, 6.
6 ounces.
Hold on a second.
What'd she say?
She doesn't know what happened to the powdered sugar.
It always seems to be the thing that just disappears.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, because you don't go to the store buying powdered sugar all the time, I guess, except for bakers. I used to a long time ago.
You did?
Yeah, when I used to do a lot of other stuff that I don't do.
I found it.
You found it? All right.
How much in terms of a cup?
6 ounces.
I don't know what 6 ounces feels like. In terms of a quarter cup? Half cup? How much cups?
How many?
3/4 of a cup.
3/4.
Okay. You ready? Okay.
3/4 of a cup.
3/4 of a cup. Hold on, here comes.
Let me take out this zucchini.
I'm going to take a look at the muffins.
Oh, I will too.
They look good, but just like I thought, a couple of them look like they're trying to.
Sitting.
It's too small.
They're pretty much rising.
Very good.
Yep.
Smash it up.
Let me see.
No,
not with that.
Not with that. Well, not with that either. Hold on. Hold on.
This,
Hold on.
I was just gonna smash that.
Hold on.
Here, why don't you go rinse off that spatula?
Yeah, I'm just gonna rinse it off.
I don't want to use that spatula. Use this one, Akira. That one's not going to get off the sides of the wall. Here, use this little one. Use this little plastic one because it'll. That's too big. Go ahead, use that one. It's plastic. Baby, you can't go fast because it's all going to come out. Just do it slowly, okay? Try to do it slowly.
Does this count for oil?
Well, it's fat, yep. The butter's fat, cream cheese is fat.
And Grandma's getting fat.
That's why you're on keto, though.
Well, I've been trying to.
Oh, you haven't been on your keto?
I have my on.
How's it coming, Akira?
It's pretty smooth.
Yeah?
Let's see. Good girl. Let me just go up this side.
That spatula is so good.
Now she's talking about the spatula looks so good. I told you her thing for cooking is just so she can
Eat it. But that's what it's supposed
in process. Okay, what's next, Courtney? It's looking okay.
Now, what you can do is a normal recipe of this would be double the sugar, not the way I make mine. So I'm just saying, if you like it the way that it is, then we'll add the vanilla and a pinch.
It's so good.
Isn't it good? It's like you don't have to put that other stuff in there.
It's so good.
She likes it.
I love it.
Like that. So I would just add a pinch of sugar and maybe like a teaspoon or half a teaspoon of vanilla, and you're done.
Okay.
This is vanilla is so good.
Have a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon.
Maybe a tiny bit more.
You said half a teaspoon. You
Yeah,
got half
that
a
is
teaspoon.
half a teaspoon.
You can add a teaspoon. I always add more.
Yay. Thank you.
To me, that looks good. Then you can just add a dollop on each one.
Yeah, we don't need any more sugar.
Right.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. So then what you can do now is you can't put it on till the zucchini muffins are cool, of course. So you could just wipe down the sides and put that in the refrigerator.
Okay.
We can wait for the muffins. I'm gonna
We
take.
can take pictures of everything and send them to you.
Okay, please do.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in the fridge.
Not opposed to it.
Probably still need another little 8 minutes. Let's see.
How are your muffins doing, Akira?
Cream cheese is coming. Ooh, how are they doing?
Don't open it all the way, just check.
Ooh, they look like they're bubbling, but they're like rising right now, and I want to see if they're raw. So the other two.
No, it's not, they're not ready yet. They're definitely not ready yet.
Let's see what else we could do.
Can I eat this spatula?
Fine with me.
It's so good.
What ideas do you have for future?
Huh?
What ideas do you have for future ideas of cooking?
In terms of, you mean with you guys?
No, in terms of your career as a chef
Um,
in the COVID area,
what's the last thing you said?
in the days of COVID.
Oh, got it. I mean, I'm enjoying cooking online. It's been, I've actually really enjoyed it.
Me too.
And I'd like to do more of it and do more media around it. That part I like. I think it makes it easier to be able to connect with more people.
Yes.
So,
Uh-huh.
yeah, and I think it's easier to connect with more children as well.
Well, you've been
such a help for me.
Well,
Thank
she looks forward to this.
Oh.
I'm gonna start using it as my carrot stick thing. And when she starts not behaving on other areas, I'm saying, I'm not gonna let you cook with Courtney.
Right. So we probably have another 8 or 10 minutes on that. I think on those muffins it looks. Let me see. In fact, I'm gonna turn mine. I don't know about your oven, but maybe you guys want to turn yours around.
Okay. You are enjoying that too much, Akira.
You didn't enjoy something too much. It's supposed to be enjoyed.
I'm going to. Yours is cooking too fast.
No.
Let me see. No, they're rising.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. So I'm turning mine down a little bit. I think it's because mine are a little thin, so I turned down my temperature a bit.
Oh, they're thinner?
Yeah, they're thinner than yours. Like that little well is only about probably 1.5 inches to 2.
Yes, the square ones, remember?
Oh, yeah.
To brown faster.
If this was like some soup kitchen or something, like I would be fired.
Yes, you would. I would tell you to go back to your car.
Yes. With the bowl. I would take the bowl though.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to
Talk about next recipes or next ideas?
Okay, let's do that. That's smart. Let's do that. That's smart. Look at you. That's right, Grace. That's why you're the $1 million.
I want to make a peach upside down cake.
A peach upside down cake. Okay.
Why does that fascinate you?
I just want to do an upside down cake.
What made you pick peaches?
Because I think they're in season.
Yeah, they're for sure in season here in Georgia.
In Georgia, they're always in season. It's like...
They are. In fact, I told someone that I made, what did I do? Oh, I did with the almond ice cream.
You keep talking about that almond ice cream. We really love almond ice cream.
Well, I don't normally eat ice cream, so that's the problem. So I was so excited to splurge. Akira, I was so excited to splurge. So I keep talking about it. All right. And then, so I had that with fresh peaches. I love fresh peaches and salads. This is great.
Ooh. How about a salad? You know what, Courtney? I have to show you something.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. I have to show you something, Courtney.
Akira, what else are you interested in?
I want to show Courtney something. Akira, would you get that and put that in the sink? Put it in the sink. Put it in the sink. There is nothing left. I have this lettuce, and every day what I do is I go get it, I spin it, and then I put it in wrap it in paper towel.
Yeah.
Because it stays fresh for a few days.
Yeah.
But this all came from my garden.
No way. So beautiful.
They really are. We have the brown, strange looking ones.
Yeah.
The bright red ones.
Wow.
Orange.
Those
Then
are
we-
orange.
Well, you're right. They're not green. I don't know why I said orange. We have kale, baby kale, and Akira, and
Light
the curly green ones. And basically, when you wrap up, and I don't even know what the name of this one is, but what
Arugula.
happened, it's not arugula, but it looks kind of more like it than the others. But what we did, we had planted the garden with, the regular stuff. And when we got to the fourth box, we just sort of threw all the lettuce seeds out. We just spread it all over. And so we didn't plant them little by little. And now they're just all coming in. So for the past 2 months, I haven't had to buy any lettuce at all. Because I get this much about every other day. It's enough for a huge salad, actually.
No, that would be, now that lettuce is so beautiful. That would be great for an entree salad.
Yeah.
Like a simple pan-fried chicken breast salad.
Something like that.
Oh, that would be beautiful. Or not.
I'm very proud of it because I hadn't done lettuce like this before.
I mean, that lettuce looks gorgeous. Even it's coming out of the refrigerator, it's still standing.
Yeah, it's last with that process of wrapping it and washing it and spinning it and then wrapping it and sticking it in there.
Uh-huh.
It stays good for at least almost 4 days. I mean,
Yeah.
I almost have to get rid of it to get ready for the next haul. Akira, if you keep opening it, it's not going to cook quickly.
I know, it looks like it's pretty cooked.
No, not yet.
They
Almost.
look like they're bubbly and crisp.
Okay, mine are done.
I would say we need a couple of, yours are thinner than ours.
Yeah,
We need about another 3 or 4 minutes at least.
no problem. I have one in the center that is not done, but nope, they're done. They're all retracting. Yep.
So tell her what else. You mentioned you like pineapple upside down. What other kind of things? are
Oh,
you interested in?
pineapple upside down cake.
Well, you didn't say
Soup.
pineapple. You said
Soup.
what kind?
Any soup, literally.
I love soup.
I look for specifics so she knows what you like.
Tomato, basil.
Okay.
Oh, that's her favorite soup is tomato basil.
Oh, okay. What kind of soup did I just make? Which I did. Red potatoes.
They made a really good, what is it called? Cream of mushroom soup.
First of all, I love any. I don't make cream. I mean, I know how, so we could, but I just make a rich mushroom soup with like 3 or 4 different kinds of mushrooms and stock. It is so good. It is so
You must give it all to me.
Yes, I love it. All right, I'm gonna let these sit for a second. And then,
That's such a cute tin.
I love this tin. When I'm not using it for baked goods, I use it for my vitamins.
For your what?
Vitamins.
I distribute, so then I have my vitamins already set out for the week.
I guess they're bigger than those little boxes they give you for those things, is what you're saying. You need a bigger one.
Oh, these look great. They're a little weird looking, but yeah.
Not really.
They're not?
Hers are the little square ones, and they cook faster because they have more surface that's touching the.
She's taking a vitamin now. My grandma's taking a vitamin now.
Yeah?
Because you reminded me to take my women's multivitamin when you said these are for my vitamins.
Yeah, I forget. And then I have to take them at night. So then I kept forgetting and I knew it was a priority. So like several years ago, then I just started putting them kind of out. So then I don't have an excuse.
Well, when my mother's here, I never forget because I have to give her her medication at a certain time in the morning, and it's so easy to remember to get mine then. But when she's not here, I just forget.
I know it's easy to forget. What, Akira, what else do you,
Yeah, what other things?
yeah, what other things? Soup is good. You like cold soups?
No.
You don't like gazpacho or things like that? No? You
No.
like hot soups?
I can't deal with cold soups.
Okay, no cold soups it is. What about, so there's soups. I love salads, but what I really love are making all different kinds.
Yeah, I love salads too.
Okay, yep. Oh, that looks great. And then what else do I mean, we haven't really, yes, we have, we've covered, but we could start digging more into specific cuisines. I mean, we've covered, of course.
Ooh, yes, I love Thai food.
Okay, well, that's exactly what we made today. That I made that the other day, not today. I said today.
Today.
Today we made to a Thai. It's like a Thai curry in essence. That's what we made.
Yeah, yesterday we made that and it was super good.
So that's that, but that doesn't mean we can't do more.
We can't do more or something.
Yeah, I'm just saying there are other dishes.
Yeah, like
Thai.
pad thai.
At time.
She does love noodles, as you know from her last.
I know.
When I was teaching you how to make it,
You were teaching her how to make what?
the pan fried noodles.
Those are pad thai. Those are pan fried.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said pad thai. The Thai dish.
I know. I'm gonna go look at the muffins.
Okay.
We'll be ready in 2 minutes. In 1 minute, I'll take them out.
I just really want a muffin.
1 minute, you can have one out, okay?
Okay. So should I bring my what is it called out?
No, because they have to be, the muffins have to be,
Cooled.
but you can take one out and sit it on a piece of plate and enjoy it.
Yay! But I also want some frosting. So.
Or you can be melted on it, but
I don't like melted frosting. Never mind. I like it when it's thick and rich.
You know what these remind me of, Grace?
what?
Remember, like, probably like 25 years ago, maybe, when you would go to certain restaurants. Even now, but they don't really do it much anymore with the sweets. But you remember when you would get a bread basket and then during brunch, and then it would often be like a banana nut bread, or, it'd be like.
You do that?
Oh, yeah.
But you say, we still do that, Akira.
We still do that.
You made banana nut bread for a whole bunch of people this week.
Oh, wow.
We can mail you some.
Akira has a lot of, I'm sure Courtney has some. Plenty of banana bread. We just had a lot of bananas that were going bad.
Black. Bad bananas are not very good.
Okay, Akira, I'm going to take yours out and see.
Are yours cooling still?
They are. They need to sit a little bit longer.
Let's let them cool.
Okay, we'll show them to Courtney. Courtney, here they are.
No, you don't have to. I can
Ooh,
just
it's hot.
tilt the
It's very
screen.
hot.
I can just tilt the screen when you put them down. You can put them down if you want.
They're a beautiful color. Mine are more brown because I used a different type of
Flour? I can't wait to eat one of these. Okay.
They smell beautiful.
They smell super good. Still too gooey?
No, that's fine.
Let's take one out.
Okay, I'm so scared. The moment of truth. Let's try this one.
Those look beautiful. They actually do. Color looks nice on the side. Okay, Ash to
Are they
take.
crunchy?
Let me see.
Oh, which side had the nuts in them?
Both. You put it on both.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you put some nut mix in these and those. This is the one with nuts, but I don't care. Okay, let's try it.
Let's do it. These are what mine look like. Yeah, yours is perfect.
Cut into it.
Yeah, mine make me think I need to have
Moist. They're so moist.
and a mimosa.
Delicious.
I'm gonna wait for it to cool.
So good.
So I can put on some frosting.
Let me have a bite.
Here.
Mm.
How was it?
Very,
Yeah.
I'll stick this in for 2 more seconds. So.
They're moist.
Yeah. These are yummy.
Yummy.
But they're pretty moist.
Yeah, they're very good.
And some of that will settle out a little bit. We'll go with
Yeah, I like the moistness.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I can have that piece.
Another success.
Another success.
I know. There we go.
Now we have to see what they taste like with the frosting.
Well, no.
We'll
You
have
have
a picture of that.
to take a picture. And all you have to do is just put a little dollop right on the top.
Dollop.
Yeah, it'll be
Well,
beautiful.
that's him because she wants to use it all on hers, I'm sure.
Akira, if you would just do a dollop, then after that you can schmooze it all around.
Okay.
Okay.
These are delicious, Courtney.
No, they're good. Thank you. I love them.
Not too sweet.
No, that's what I like.
Now they have to take extra time.
So another successful recipe.
All right, here we go. Oh, I don't know why. I'm sleepy. All right, I'm going to say goodbye. Akira, you going to say bye?
Hi.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Courtney.
Thank you so much.
So good to see you. You guys always make me smile so much. Thank you so much for watching Courtney's Recipe Take presented by Courtney's Food Fix. And say goodbye to Akira and to Grace. And check out our zucchini walnut. I'll see you guys.
Okay.
Bye.